Hey Gemini. So we're gonna just check out a situation in life here, see what's going on. I'll use a couple of oracle, then we'll dig into the tarot. As always, these readings are general, they're for the collective, so if anything here doesn't resonate, just leave it for the Gemini who needs to hear it. And remember that there is no gender in tarot. If I pull a queen, I could totally be talking about a guy. It's all about the personality. Make sure to check out my other channel. I do love readings there. It's linked in the description below and in the pinned section of the comments, along with all the information for personal readings. And I've also linked a friend's channel there, so actually make sure to check her out. So yeah, this will just be basically whatever comes out, whatever Spirit wants you to know. We'll go through and clarify, and we'll get some advice. Can you tell me about Gemini, please? Goodness. So we have express your love. Go ahead and make the gesture with a time for healing. And we have origins. Remember your roots. So I feel like you're healing something, maybe with a parent, definitely with a family member, perhaps a sibling. Tell me about this energy for Gemini, please. Okay, yeah, we have the Page of Cups. Queen of Swords, Ten of Wands, Knight of Swords, Six of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, Three of Cups, Seven of Wands, Karma, that's Judgment in this deck. The Three of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. It's interesting. It almost feels like, you know when we have kids, and them kids act like us. When we were kids. Like, why are these kids so fucking bad? Because they acted just like we did as kids, you know? It's kind of something like that where it's like, I feel like for some of you, this is a mother with the Queen of Pentacles. Kind of wanted to, like, apologize. Or maybe just have, like, this real conversation. And I feel like for a lot of you, this is definitely with a maternal figure. Like, maybe you feel like you just didn't show this person enough appreciation. Or maybe today you just have a much better understanding. You know, maybe with this parental figure, you actually have a lot in common emotionally. But it feels so grown, like you're the one willing to take the necessary actions to ask for forgiveness where you need to and have an open conversation about, why things always were the way they were. But I feel like you have a deep understanding of this person now. And I feel like the more that you understand this person, the more you understand yourself, the more you understand this person. And all of that energy is extremely healing. Now, again, remember, there is no gender, so this can be, a male or a female, this Queen of Pentacles, but it's someone that, looked after you, like a parent. I like that energy, though. It's beautiful. I'm clarifying this 10 of Wands. Knight of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah. You've really been working on yourself. I just feel like the old you is dead and you're like just somebody brand new. Like you went through some type of really painful transformation, and that's where, all of this understanding came from. It's like you're really free. But it's a knowledgeable free. It's coming from a place that's emotional and practical. Call that the reasonable mind, which sounds simple, but it's not. It's not easy to balance your logic and your emotions. Tell me about this Queen of Pentacles. Ooh. The Two of Cups. We have the Seven of Cups, Three of Swords, Strength, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Two of Wands. It's interesting because this Queen of Pentacles energy, it's like that they've always loved you. But I feel like, and again, this is a parent or a sibling for most of you. It's like this person was always confusing, and I feel like there was a lot of betrayal in the household, like maybe this person just couldn't keep your business quiet, or they just would do weird things that you really found painful. And so I think for a while you really haven't been investing any time or energy in this person. It's like you made this decision to pull back your energy and kind of find yourself. You know, maybe it kind of gives me like more like invalidating. You know, maybe it's like you kind of knew like your feelings wouldn't matter. But it really gives me the vibes of like, you know, maybe like a parent who kind of like would tell people their kids' business, you know, good or bad. But also just kind of like do weird, hurtful things that you probably shouldn't do to a kid, you know? But I feel like because you took this break, that's when you were able to change that perspective. So I feel like there's been distance between you and this definitely family member or somebody that you love like family, for sure. But, you know, with the Three of Cups, I feel like, you know, it's kind of like some family drama, you know, like everybody kind of gossips, and that's what you wanted to protect yourself from here. You feel like maybe you have some karmic, you know, family ties. But it's also like you've grown so much now that you feel like you might be able to approach it differently or not be affected by it the same. Tell me about the Seven of Wands. The Eight of Swords. Ace of Wands. The Fool. The Lovers. Two of Pentacles. And the Hermit. Yeah. Definitely a family thing. I just feel like, you know, I feel like I'm talking to a Gemini who kind of grew up in a house with a parent that like couldn't be corrected, affected. They couldn't, you know, it's like you realize as an adult that it's more of like a mental illness, right? Like with the Eight of Swords, it's like they don't even know what they do. Not that they're innocent. It's like you recognize that this is who this person is. It's like radical acceptance, you know. I can't change who this person is. They are who they are. I can change my approach to it. I feel like you literally have like studied like, you know, hours and hours of like, I don't know what you're looking up here, you know. But it's more of like a mental illness study or like a spiritual study and like understanding. You just have this much wiser understanding of your family structure and the real struggles that happen there in love. It's like maybe you feel like you were taught love incorrectly, specifically because of the way the family tied, like the way the structure of the family was set up, you know? And maybe you were kind of always the scapegoat. You know, you were like the problem child. Everything kind of got piled on you. But you're realizing that you know, this is not someone that you can come to and expect like accountability, or it's like you're trying to reconcile in a different way. It's in a way where like you just understand who this person is, how they move, and that doesn't have to affect you. That you can have some type of relationship there without just constantly being emotionally hurt by it. It's by this like deeper understanding of this person. but also not letting it stop you. You see Origins and the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles. It's definitely a parental thing, you know. And I feel like now that you've healed this, it's like there is no more. It's like you healed this devil energy. It's over for that. So now it's like you're it's like you broke a generational curse. That's your victory, your success here. But I feel like you are done not talking to people too. I feel like you're a lot more secure these days. You know, like they can't play off your insecurities. Nobody can gaslight you. You know, they just can't play with you because you've matured a lot. So yeah, I just see you trying to talk to the family to work things out here. I like this a lot. It's like this really, really high understanding, and it took isolation to find it. I feel like, you know, you've been sitting in silence for a while trying to figure out, like, you know, this may have started with you, like, coming out of a toxic relationship and then recognizing it was a pattern. It's like you've done all of this growing through it to the point where you're so healed that you're ready to forgive people that didn't ask for forgiveness and attempt to, like, correct the family system yourself. That's powerful. And if you're not capable of correcting the family system, maybe you're working on something, you know. If you're not, you should. You know, something that could help other families with this type of thing, with this type of information that you're taking in and that you're learning. Okay, we have nothing will come of this situation and expect powerful change. Yeah, I feel like with these two cards, it's exactly like I said. It's like you already understand that nothing is going to come. When it comes to change with this family system, you understand that there isn't going to be change with them, but that you can expect the powerful change from yourself. Like, you've changed dramatically. So it doesn't matter that they are who they are, because you are who you are, you know? It's like, instead of expecting other people to change, you decided to do it yourself. And we have under the most ordinary stone is an undisturbed garden. And I think that's where you're at now. You're at this place of, like, real healing, curse breaking, you know, deep understanding of self and others. And I think that you're starting to recognize that part of your emotional fulfillment that's missing is from this family system. Like, you do want a family, you know, but it's like recognizing how to work with them. And this is really powerful. And again, if if this is resonating, you should write a book or do podcasts, whatever, to help other people do this, because this is powerful as hell. All right, I'll see you guys soon.